So today, Justin and I are going to discuss who we both think will run or get the nominations in 2040 for president. I believe that in 2040, Kanye West will get the Republican nomination for President of the United States, and that Kim Kardashian will get the Democratic nomination for President of the United States. So these two who were formerly married will get the top party tickets. And so, Justin, who do you think in 2040 will be the nominees? And you can reflect on my idea, but first, do you have any
2040
ideas? Yeah, that's a lot of elections away.
If there's even a world left in 2040,
Exactly.
Do I think any of our icons we have?
And will the Republican and Democrats still be the big two parties? Do you have any ideas? You know, you can think people like Justin Bieber.
I don't know if anybody around today would have any staying power to last up into 2040. Just because of, we possibly have a financial crisis looming.
But
that might actually, I would say by 2040 we're going to lose the West Coast. It's not going to be part of the U.S. any longer.
Oh, right. You did bring up one point about these two nominees. They're both from
California.
Wouldn't that be great? We'd be guaranteed a California.
I mean,
president.
By 2040, there might be a DMZ, through Arizona and Nevada and Idaho, and California might be Chinese property.
Okay, so before we stray to those ideas, let's just at first keep it simple and assume. Then we'll go on to those later.
If I had to pick someone by 2040,
yeah, let's assume that 2040 the country will still be the 50 or more states, that the economy maybe keeps plugging along, or let's assume that. Then, do you have any ideas who you in 16 years might be the two nominees?
I just don't see anyone that's a media personality still being around during 2040.
In 16 years is all. Pete Buttigieg is very young.
I mean, you're more likely to have a football coach.
I mean, Ted Cruz,
be a nominee for a U.S. president by that time.
Right. Oh, okay. Herschel Walker, maybe for.
Maybe Deion Sanders and Herschel Walker hook up.
Yeah, because see, in 16 years, even the governor of Florida and Pete Buttigieg will still be young enough to.
I just
I
see
mean, they'll be in their 70s, but the
political process passing all those guys by that time.
Even DeSantis, maybe he'll fade or.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's only 16 years. I mean, Biden was he was a senator 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Before so people who are senators now, like one idea maybe could be Ocasio for the Democrats.
That would probably be a more likely scenario.
And
if she could survive,
stay in office.
Yeah, stay in office.
And then maybe, perhaps, who's young enough? Well, Cruz and DeSantis are actually young enough to be 16 years from now. They'll still be viable. Who is some young Republicans? And
I don't
right
know.
now we might not know.
What I see is a governor that's not come out yet.
Right. Okay, the one in
maybe Kid Rock might throw his hat
Right, is he young enough, right?
in that race.
Is he done? Oh, he's Republican, right?
Yeah, and he's
Ted
from
Nugent's
he's
too
from
old.
he's from a Yankee state. He's a
I guess
Michigan
Ted Nugent's too old. Maybe in 16 years.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're going to run and then have everybody be in your business, you're going to have to want to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or have some kind of ego that says that you have to tell people what to do.
Well, we know Kanye for Republican, Kim for Democrat will still be relevant, will still have the ego to want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
They're both passionate about politics.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, what's their policies? You know, on trade. I mean, do we even get along with any other countries at this point?
Yeah, let's assume things are relatively normal. You know, like the difference between...
Who would be more likely to bring the manufacturing back to the States? Kanye or Kim?
What do you think?
I would say Kanye, because he looks like he's the only one that's trying to work on his brand to where Kim is a star of circumstance. You know, her dad participated in the OJ.
Yeah, her dad was a lawyer and she studies law.
But that's the only reason why she has a, you know, the media on her because of that.
But she's done good at keeping her brand building and...
Yeah, but I mean, like by 2040, does the media, you know, the star makers that create the storylines that keep repeating through everything we listen to all day, by that point in 2040, do they even have any clout anymore?
Biden did a good job of keeping it for 40 years.
Yeah, right.
Many senators did. I mean... Reagan didn't become president till he was old. Bush had the family. Clinton built it. It took him 40 years to build up. You know, go law, then become governor, then become... And they still have clout. Hillary still has clout.
But does our way of doing business by 2040 still exist?
Well, right now...
To where we export dollars and war.
Right now we're assuming, yeah, that there is...
Does that still exist by that?
Yeah, right now we're just assuming for simplicity that, right, you still have that thing of let's get out of the small wars or the military-industrial complex. Let's stay in the war, get in these wars.
Right.
It helps our economy. You can choose many people, maybe... who's Trump's son, maybe by then he'll be...
Barron?
For all we know.
Barron runs with Kanye?
I mean, now we don't really know, you know, if he's going to be there. We know Buttigieg in 16 years is still going to be a relevant politician. I mean, and so will Ocasio. They both have big followings, you know, and...
in 2040, are we even on Mars at that point?
We hope so.
Yeah.
And that the thing we got to keep out is, I would say Elon Musk, but he wasn't born in America, so he won't be able to run.
He could be a governor.
Yeah, and maybe I think you can be a senator if you weren't born here. What's some other young Republicans or Democrats? The guy who's running for governor in Texas, or Senate for Texas now. What's that popular kid? It escapes me, but
I don't even follow. See, I'm so Virginia orientated. I don't even follow other states' politics. If I would pick a Virginian, you're going to have Winsome Sears, who's our lieutenant governor now, and anybody she raises up through her ranks.
Right, she would be the Republican. Say her name again. So
Winsome Sears.
And then I know you probably don't like this guy for Democrat, but Senator, the one who, Tim Kaine.
Tim Kaine? I hope to get rid of him in 2024.
So he'll still
God, how old will he be by that point?
he'll still keep running, and even if he loses.
Well, I mean, he's in inbred Virginia politics. You know, his wife, her father was a former governor of the state. And,
Right.
you know, we have an inbred system. It's probably been that same way since the Randolphs and the Jeffersons and the Lees and the Washingtons.
Right. And okay, how about this idea? Either Barack Obama's daughter or Clinton's daughter might possibly, probably not, but they're iconic families. And then on the Republicans, I mean, I guess even Ivanka Trump will be young enough in 16 years to still run.
Either that or their kids.
Yeah, their kids.
What's his name? Jared Kushner.
Yeah, her and his kid. So, okay, and then did you want to touch on any, like, where you really think we will be in 16 years? Because we can only speculate, or let's keep that for a different conversation, right?
I don't think we make it to 2040, or at least not the 50 states.
Okay, and we'll make
I'm calling a Chinese invasion on the West Coast, and they just give up.
Okay, and I'll make the $100 bet with you that I believe in 2040 that Kanye West will get the Republican nomination, Kim Kardashian will get the Democratic nomination, and they can finally consolidate their disputes and their love with each other, and one will have to win. It could be hurtful, but that's what I'm predicting. So we'll make the $100 bet that I say this will be the
the ticket, huh?
Yeah, and you'll bet that there will be no ticket, because I'm naming names.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We'll totally
So
be
that's
independent states,
both are-
maybe allied with Mexico down
Okay.
south by then.
Okay, yeah, both are just equally as on, hard things to name that. Yeah, you're saying there won't be any tickets because we will be so screwed, and I'm saying this will be the ticket. We may both lose this bet,
I'm sure.
because we, if the U.S. stays chugging along, it's someone else. Any closing comments?
You want a beer?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, let's do that.